What's in that box? Welcome today to the first episode of What's in That Box, where I go through random stuff of mine, mostly in boxes. So, let's get started with a doozy. And by doozy, I mean this box. So, let's see what we have in this box first. Well, first off, we're going to focus a lot on pins. We'll get to my pin hat at some point, but first, in this episode, let's see what we got first here. Well, first what we got are these Jumbo Nemo pins. Actually, I don't think these are Jumbo. Limited edition 500. Came out, let's see, this is 2 years before the pin, probably 2018. I'm guessing, I bet I could look at it. I don't remember, it's not super relevant. I remember getting these and being like, man, I really wish I hadn't got them. They didn't really sell very well. There was a ton of them left over. Basically, I think for the next year or so, I'd see them there, but I was like, man, not the best pick, so. But 500, so I'm really gonna want them. Here, whenever I go to GameStop, that's a big part of my thing, especially, I haven't seen them. Sometimes they'll go back and forth between doing 50% off on their sale or 33% off, and if it's 50% off, I really love to go check their stuff out, and that's where I get a lot of my cool Pokemon pins. So right here we have Magikarp and Gyarados. Let's see if my hopefully it'll work there. So that's one of those ones there. Oh, here's a journal from one of those boxes that you get from those a bunch of random mystery things, the Zelda box. Something I used to. This is part of one of those boxes. I never opened it beyond that. I'm not a big fan of opening things. Oh, here's another. This turns on the side axis, but here is Alolan, Sandshrew, and Vulpix. So I used to go to a lot of those Disney Store releases, and I have a whole ton of those different tags here. Here's just one of them. 11 from, I don't know. I'm sure no one really wants to care about reading those too much, but here's a Harry Potter. And those chocolate frogs. I think those still definitely could still buy those. You might have different sets. I don't know. I suppose this is actually a box of. Oh, here's a little charm, a little ducky charm. Just random stickers. I'm not gonna skim through this stuff. This is boom. Who wants to watch this thing? Oh, here are some more pins. These pins were from the Disney Store. Around the same time, our Disney Store closed a couple years ago. I remember this was some of the last new releases of pins. They were releasing a lot of real junker pins back then. Didn't have a lot going on. Here's some more of that Finding Nemo set. I used to have when I first started collecting pins. I've been collecting pins for 10, 12 years, and I used to just buy every pin I could and see, and especially limited edition ones when I started first going to Disney. Because I missed out for the first little while, because I didn't really, I actually avoided Disney pins for a long time. This hat actually has almost no Disney pins on it, because this is where I've been asking for Disney pins, or not Disney pins since the past 12 years. So here's another back from that same Zelda thing. That's not relevant. Let's see more stickers. Blah. Yeah. Here we go. This is a good one. Nightmare Before Christmas. Limited edition countdown clock pin. Let's see. This is limited edition 3000, so it's not super limited edition, but it is Nightmare Before Christmas. And I remember when I got it, there was only one store that still in the park that still had them. Although I did remember seeing that they had them at the not store parks in the Disney Springs at the time. Here's some going ham on the pins. Here's an Animal Kingdom pin. Limited edition from let's see, upside down. Limited release. I guess it's limited release. Sometimes I don't mind limited release if I depending on how I'm feeling at the time. Let's see. Oh, these ones are really big. Stitch one. Stitch is really big for the pins. This is a Christmas Stitch. This little thing here. Try to be less need a better light. In a second, I'm gonna go readjust the light a little bit. That would save a lot of effort there. How about that? Boom. So we got the. I'm gonna put this down. I don't need to hold the box. I got a thing here. First episode. So we got Stitch. He's up and down. Let's see. He's probably limited edition of something. I think those are usually 2,500 or 5,000, especially those kinds of ones. Let's see. Oh, here's a Finding Nemo. This is a jumbo pin. That one was excessive and also another pin that I saw for a very long time because people don't like to spend too much. I'm not going to use that. But limited edition 1,000. So good. Super excited. Oh yeah, this one, by the way, the 500 is the set piece. It's not actually. I think that this has one chaser pin that you couldn't buy individually. You could buy most of them individually, so it's not really. Let's see. This is. I don't know what it is. I'm pretty sure it's literally nothing. Let's see. It is. The Volunteers. Oh! The library board thing. It's some weird. I don't even know what it is. What? I mean, it's the most basic thing to ever, but I just don't know what the function is. It's just to, like. Pretty sure it's just to look cool. Boy, I turned the temperature down like as low as I could hear. Oh, here's Pink. I went to go see Pink in concert, so here's some more pins. See, like I actually really try to prefer not Disney pins a lot of times. I see not Disney pins, I definitely get them a lot more. Talking too fast, that one. Trying to get a good view. Getting the camera. There we go. Problem is, see good. That's shiny. Now, to be fair, it's some lips and some like a rose petaled, like lips with some teeth and some weird and some rose petal like crown thing. And some pins. Here's some Zelda pins. These came from Target. I had to buy, especially these were some of the earlier pins. I think you can still get some of these. I don't know if they stopped releasing some of these. I haven't seen some of these ones. I don't know if they re-release them or. I haven't seen most of these in a little bit. Maybe this one I think I've seen recently. I don't know. So, let's get back to... Here's a little more limited edition. Finding Nemo. A lot of this comes from that one same trip there. Missing a lot of Pokemon there. Boom, Pokemans. I thought that would help with the seeing stuff. It does not help with the seeing stuff at all. Let's see. I wonder if this helps with seeing stuff. Who's gonna actually watch this show? No one. Probably. Oh. So you got a little. We should be describing them. You got a little anglerfish going down to eat Nemo. This was definitely from, it says Finding Nemo regular. Celebrating 15 years. Oh, so definitely a little later than the original showings. Oh, we got some limited edition. I see why. Does it work in there for a minute? We're going to go like this. Aha. So here we have limited edition Wizard Guy from King Arthur's in the Sorcerer's Stone. You got a little. It's for, I believe, Teacher's Day. Yep, it says Teacher's Day 2018. Trying to see if I can get a good view on there. Here is a limited edition from the. I actually bought this one specifically. I'm gonna be honest. Looks like this is a box from someone I used to live with that they asked me to purchase it from them in lieu of them paying rent the last month of their share rent. I don't own any property. We were just splitting rent at the time. Here is some Disney Store pins. We have a little notification. I don't know how much time I have on here that I can. Boom. So this one was a pin ensemble. This was a limited edition either, but I think most of the Disney Store pins end up being limited edition on some levels or limited release. Happy Hanukkah. We got Donald Duck there, celebrating his Hanukkah stuff. Those little rhinestones there. It's kind of neat. More Finding Nemo. Rawr. Here's a set that was. I asked the person to. They were going. I was like, get me anything limited edition. They're like, well, this is the only thing in the entire park that was limited edition. And I was like, oh, you've been there with me the whole time. I didn't give them much. I actually was super nice, but I just have been there for ages. I'm sure it's sold out by now. It's been years and it hasn't. I think. So here's a set that I have a ton of because I saw them at Target one day, and they had them all on clearance. I was like, man, those are pins. And $4 a piece, I bought all of them. I have like I think 20 sets, at least, if not more. And like a bunch of there's like 3 or 4 different kinds. That's the next box at some point. Oh boy, these episodes are gonna get super duper long. I guess I have tons of time for episodes. Well, here we go. Back to here's some Frozen pin action here. I have an idea. Do do do. Right there. Where's that flashlight? Everyone's gonna love this part of the video. Doesn't matter because no one's gonna watch it though. Because no one's gonna watch the video. Why can't I find my flashlight? I swear I had a flashlight somewhere. No, Billsters. Oh, bother. Aha, I found it. Haha. Aha. Do-do-do. Let's see if this will add a little more light to the world. Okay. Boom. So I'm not gonna lie. This is way too... What is that saying?